Where is my game audio? There we go. Go up one and then down, probably. Also, it feels like it's loud as fuck. Probably because it is loud as fuck. Unlucky. Nothing. Hello. No. Well. Oh boy. Good job. It's fucking grueling. Although I think I got all those done. Did I do this? I don't think I've done her. I haven't. You bitch, stay still. I need you to appear down here. Okay, we need to heal. We're getting fucked up. Dude, if this was Glass Soul, I'd be fucked. This is the strat, just pin her in the edge. God damn it. It's impossible to get on that higher one. How are you still alive? Oh my god, this is actually bad. Heal. She's gotta be almost dead. The shit's going too fast now. God, dude. I'm leaving my nail. How the fuck am I even? Okay. So stupid, dude. It's always further than you think it is. Thank you. I'm just looking for shit. I'm just confused as to... Okay, I came in here. Can't get in that way. Trying to eat fish, too. Well, what goes up here? Nothing. Okay. going for the gauntlet. But we are chilling. It's probably just gonna be a short one though. I was just like itching to like play, and I was like, I might as well stream, cause like why not? Ah. You motherfucker. My controller lost connection. Game? Dude. Anything is better than listening to Zomboid callouts. I'm just trying to figure why my controller's like desynced here. It's like... Okay. Weird. Go to the bank. They'll be in Discord in a bit. Or you can like move me to another channel and I can unmute. Yeah, let's deposit. I would like to deposit all my money with you. I'll deposit like 1,000. I know. First party system, by the way. Big Munch, what's up, Alex? Eating, what's the fish guy? Is it tilapia?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised you're up right now, Alex. Oh, here, I'm gonna unmute. One sec. Yo.
Dude, what are you saying? I'm streaming.
This playthrough is like, I don't know if you were there when I was talking about it, but like, this playthrough is like the, god damn it, it will be the first one since I have like completed, since like all the content for the game came out, because like I reset a couple times, and then like I never reset again once like the final content came out. So like this is the save for that. Oh damn it, I already had this open. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I was just like itching the game. Everyone was playing fucking Zomboid, so I was like, well, it's bad.
I mean, I don't mind the idea of everybody having like a server-wide game. I was kind of hoping that's what Minecraft was gonna be.
Yeah. No, same, but people need like the competitive element, which is fine.
Yeah.
Honestly,
no, I get why Zomboid is like it's more of a challenge to survive that game.
If
I
Halo,
get why they went to it.
If Halo worked though, it'd be really fun because like you can fill if you need to, but like the biggest downside to Apex, besides like all of its technical flaws, is the fact that it's like 3 people. So if you have like 4 or 5 people, it's like, well, GG.
Yeah.
So basically I have to go through and do everything that I haven't done. That will give me what I need.
Normal game. I have to go through and do all of the things to get more things to do the other things.
Well, I'm missing achievements, and I'm missing more than just like I have all the other achievements. I don't have, okay, so like I've reserved myself to like not getting Steel Soul. I just don't think I'll be able to do it. I don't think I have the patience. But like I don't know. I feel like I could get the rest. I don't even know what I need though. I think it's Godmaster stuff, which I haven't even attempted. Yeah, nice try, dude. Get fucked. Idiot. Would you come here? Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. Is there a tree here? There is a tree here.
Gotta be careful. That is what got him banned from Twitch.
Yeah, I don't say the final part. Let's light this tree up. Alright. One sec. So these things are like spirit trees or whatever. But you basically hit those trees and then you have to like collect all these things before you leave. Who's doing stuff? Matt's doing stuff. What's up, Matt? I know. I was downloading the tax forms for my insane streamer payout of like 80 bucks. And it was like total time streamed. It was like, like 30 hours in a month. That's pretty sick. And then it was like last 6 months, like, yeah, you streamed like, 3 hours last month. It's fucking sick, dude. Dude, not too much. Currently playing Hollow Knight. I had a friend, him and his girlfriend got like really into it. Well, his girlfriend's really into it right now, but and I was helping her out with just like some of like the basic stuff the other day, and I was like, you know what? That game is fantastic. Like, I want to play it, and so I actually had a save that didn't have the most recent like DLC thing completed, so I'm just going through there. So I probably created this account like this time last year. Now we're just here. And we're dealing with controller syncing issues, which is what everyone wants to deal with when they're playing a game that all the controls are based on a controller.
I remember the day when Microsoft announced that that Windows 10 would have full integration for Xbox 360 controllers.
Yeah.
What a lie that was.
Yeah. Forget about that. Extra reminder. Be what? Oh, you're doing it now. I don't get. I don't even have all my stuff. Like I have my W2, a couple 1099s, but like I don't have the. Like I closed my Robinhood account last year, but because I did, when I closed it, I cashed out. That's like technically some money, so like they have to send me something, and they're like, oh, it'll be available digitally by. It was like mid-February, and I was like, isn't there a law about it being like January? I don't know.
I didn't close out my Robinhood account, but I'm pretty sure it's already posted for me. So you might just have to log into your account again to get the information, even if there's no money in it.
Okay, Matt said February 15th for his investment stuff. That sounds right. Because that's okay. About the time they quoted me. Although, I have like a mutual fund. I already got all that shit. They're like, by the way, I know it's our job to make you money, but we actually lost you money. I was like, sick.
Nice.
You know who else could have lost me money? Me.
Base department calling?
Accept or accept. Okay. So my dividend. I know, dude. Old money. They're like, invest. Like, why? So it can be worth nothing. Like, I mean, I don't have a lot in there, but I have like north of 20 grand, and it's just like, okay. Like, I think the year before I was like up $300, and then now I'm like down like $1,500. I'm like, I feel like I could do that with day trading. Can you grab me like the Fig Bar and like some Crunchmaster stuff and Yeah, some snacks. Ooh, and some cheese and carrots. Oh. Sorry, I was placing an order.
Yeah, you know, your delivery service seems really good.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty great. Yeah, she'll kill me if... Yeah, I think it's just all investment shit is down. They always say, like, whenever there's a new president, it shifts because they think there's going to be, like, shit getting all fucked up, and I don't know if there's any merit to that. I'm not...
Well, actually, the month of January was, like, horrible for everything in the tech sector. Like, everything that had electrons running through it that you could invest in was down bad for the entire month of January.
Yeah, but this is, like, boomer money. This is, like... They take my money and then they invest it a whole bunch of places and they try to like get me gains because then they get a percentage of my gains, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was pissed with because I don't have any of the mutual funds or anything like that.
I only do because my parents like set me up with one for quote unquote college, and then I was like, that's not even gonna pay for a year, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to community college, and then. If I was an idiot, I would have cashed that out. So I'm just sitting on it and hoping that old money pays off, even though...
I mean, statistically speaking, the longer you leave money invested in the stock market,
yeah, dude,
assuming a company doesn't go bankrupt, it grows.
Yeah, you hodl your way to victory, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just so over it. And I'm not, like, I hold a decent amount of crypto, but it's all, like... It's not a diverse portfolio, and like I'm not a trader. I'm like one of the most anti-crypto people who actually holds some crypto. It's just like disgusting. And now I'm like so against it because I'm like, I just want a fucking graphics card. Web3.
All the crypto went down pretty hard for a long time.
It's gonna come back, dude. It's what I keep seeing on Twitter. I don't know. I believed in every comeback for it, but this time it sounds like it's more people that are talking down about it than I've ever heard before. I just like when it comes to the crypto hype. It always bounces back, but like my biggest gripe is like I don't fucking care if you day trade with your internet money. I really don't, right? Because if I can get gains on that too, that's fine. I hate not being able to buy a fucking graphics card. I hate it. It's absolute shit. I still don't think crypto mining is the real reason why graphics cards I think it is. Are you serious? So rare. No, it's because Nvidia didn't buy the right number of chips. Okay. And then the factories had to close. Okay, but there is that. But like with gamers and workstation stuff, it's like you eventually like saturate, right? Like the people that are gonna upgrade to when the 30 series comes out, the people that are gonna upgrade eventually do it after like say the first year, right? Yeah. And then that's it. But like with Crypto Bros, it's literally like he got more cards, so I have to get more cards. Otherwise, he's going to get more of a percentage in whatever pool that we're in. And so you're just like it's literally like a Cold War. You're just like stockpiling more and more graphics cards. And at the same point, I can't get one then. I mean, yeah, there's definitely other factors. I'm not disagreeing, but like I definitely think that like Crypto Bros being like, I need 40 graphics cards. Like, if everybody, I mean that is absolutely not helping. But it's very similar to what's happening in the auto industry right now, where the auto industry is trying to blame like the chip manufacturers, like everything's made at like TSMC. The chip manufacturers and TSMC are what's screwing us over, and it's like they placed an order that was a quarter of their normal size because they anticipated people not buying cars because of the pandemic, and it turned out to be the opposite. Yeah. Like, dude, that's on you, man. That's not on them. You know, as a millennial, I thought that... They fulfilled the orders that people placed, and they literally couldn't do more because of their impact from the pandemic. As a millennial, I was fully prepared mentally to never enter home ownership because boomers and Gen Xers fucked everything up. And now I'm just like, you know, it'd be nice to like be able to like buy a car or buy anything. It'd be really nice to be able to buy anything. That's bad. Can't take another hit. Yeah. It's all just bad, but I don't want to dwell on that. I'm chilling. I need this fucking guy to come over here.
I mean, you also can't buy a car because you're cheap.
Yeah. Well, I want to. I want to get a different car, and not even for me. I want to get it to. I want to have a slightly bigger car for the rare case of us. Well, it won't be rare in the summer. It'll get most of its use in the summer. Basically, like, I want to be able to take out my bike, and when we get Gabby a bike, I want to be able to fit both those. And spoiler alert, I cannot do that in my current car. I can barely fit.
I can't imagine why.
I can barely fit
the Yaris was
my
the biggest
bike
car
in my
on
car.
Earth.
Dude, it is surprisingly spacious. Okay, before you knock it.
No, I've been in the back seat of one. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
It is way bigger than it should be.
You've been inspecting the upholstery in a Yaris. It's bad.
Yeah. When she shows up for the date in the Yaris, it's like, maybe I should just go home.
Whoa. No, I felt like so roasted watching that like Hannibal Buress skit. He's just like talking about like don't buy like a Camry, Yaris, like that type of shit. He's like, you know, don't listen to me about shit. If that's all you can afford, then, you know, don't let me shitting on cars like take that joy away from you of getting a car. And I was like, you know what? Respect.
I think it's hilarious the people that buy them new. Like buying a brand new Yaris, it's like, but you could have gotten in the used market for that exact same money.
No. It's old people that do, man. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. My controller DC. Dude, this is fucked. No. No. WASD. No.
Literally can't escape the disappointment of Microsoft. Well, if Matt, if all you do for work is drive, you definitely need a hybrid and not an electric car.
Hold on.
Or I hear that there's a new wave of hydrogen fuel cell cars coming out,
you're in charge.
I have no idea. I'm watching stream now? Okay. But I would also say, Matt, if you are looking to get a hybrid or an electric car, those are cars you should buy new. Just because of batteries. Yeah, and even the public charging spots, it doesn't solve the fact that if you run low on battery, like if you get down to a quarter battery, it's still minimum 30 minutes to charge back up, and even then, that like 30-minute charge destroys your battery. And nobody's really been talking about like the long-term effects of quick charging a car, because it's bad. Like I think we're looking at 5-year battery replacements, and when you're talking about a hybrid battery, it's not like, you know, $200 at AutoZone. It's many thousands of dollars to replace those batteries.
I need a different cable. This one.
But hybrids are absolutely fine because the gas engine keeps your battery charged enough. It never really drops below 60%. Plug-in hybrids are the way to go.
Cable, guys. 1 sec.
Unfortunately, they don't make them anymore, but the old Chevy Volt that was hybrid was like the best plug-in hybrid there was. It was so good at what it did. And they discontinued it, and I think they made it all electric now.
2021, by the way. Wiring in our fucking controllers.
Literally every peripheral company out there is like, we're gonna eliminate every wire from your desk. Xbox, you should just plug in your controller, otherwise it's gonna randomly desync.
Small indie company, by the way, can't even get their controllers to work on their own system. Microsoft, by the way. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, what can we expect out of a company that has so few developers? I mean, it's like, what, 3 guys in there, right?
Yeah. We're wired in. Okay. Although I think Rumble's on now.
Was it not on before?
I had it off.
Oh, because it's plugged in a different way, it might just
Oh,
do it differently.
It's off now. That's weird. Okay. Fuck, dude.
I believe in you.
It's good that someone does.
I believe that you can make it back to that spot, and now that it's plugged in, it won't break.
I need soul. No. I know I'm living in the past. I need one of those fucking Mad Catz Xbox controllers. Just
Oh
like
my God.
embrace it.
When I moved like 6 months ago, I found my old PS2 Mad Catz controller with all of like the lighting on it. That was just really bright blue lighting, and I used to hate using that controller because the lighting would literally blind me while I was playing a game. That's how bright it was.
You guys are both wrong. Mad Catz are not great. This is Matt said Mad Catz are hella dope. That is, I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer.
No, it is the wrong answer. But they made things that were really flashy. And surprisingly, they worked decently often. Like, I never had issues with that controller other than the fact it blinded me.
Like, okay, hold on. Let me see here. Hold on. Mouse is on, but it's charging. Give me a sec. Where is it? Okay. Okay. I found 2 from this fucking thing that I follow. All right. We're gonna check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out.
Oh, that's so true.
Hang
Those
on.
are definitely like the friend coming over controllers. Like, hey, you're not bringing your own controller. You're gonna be stuck with whatever trash I give you.
Look at this.
What?
and then and then there's this. Prison console for inmates only has Mad Catz controller. It's so fucking great.
Down bad.
Here, if you want. Here, there's one. And there's the second one. If you're interested. Yeah, that shit is so funny to me. I love those pages.
If Dad's insurance only covers Mad Catz pacemakers, you should start planning the funeral now.
But it's really sick lighting. Low-key, I posted this thing on Instagram recently. A couple people replied to it. But you know, like the aesthetic of like the early 2000s, late 90s. Like think like the Game Boy Color when it was like that clear purple plastic or whatever. You know how like we had like
only the cool kids had those.
Yeah, me. But we no. I had the solid purple one. My brother had the transparent one.
I had my brother had the solid green one. I did have the solid purple one too.
Solid purple gang rise.
Yeah. I was jealous of his solid green one though.
Yeah, I kind of regret not. I mean, obviously I was like young at the time, but it would be. How sick would it be to have like a rare like a rare Game Boy, like the Game Boy that came with the Pokemon Yellow Edition.
Matt? Oh,
what?
Yeah, that would be hella cool.
So, fun fact: my Game Boy Color is the solid purple color. And then my Game Boy Advance is also the solid purple color, and my brother's is the he doesn't have the full. God damn it! It's not like
solid purple was the most common for Game Boy Advance because that's the only one I had, but it's also the only one my friends had.
Gabby, do you know where the Game Boys are off the top of your head? Aren't they just in the living room? Yeah. We go grab them.
Nick, this delivery service is fucking sick.
It's phenomenal. It only costs sanity.
Whose sanity?
Mine. Oh, hey, I was like, this delivery service you have is phenomenal. And I was like, yeah. Because when you left, I was like, oh yeah, just placing an order. Let me see. Gabby's gonna come back with it. It's in the other room on the shelf. Okay, well, important thing, we got our money back.
And surprisingly, the controller didn't just randomly disconnect again.
Crazy, right? No, no.
The good news is that now we know Jacob wasn't having, you know, a weird one-off issue. We know it's just a straight-up issue now.
And the good news is I didn't like attempt a speed run or something. Okay, we only keep our collector stuff in the most classy of boxes, so yeah.
God.
So we have
You're a reformed skater.
we have the Nyko Game Boy holsters. We'll break into these in a sec. We got the goods. We have my Advance, still in very, very good shape. With the back, it still has the back panel too. And then we have my brother's Advance, which it's kind of like that like milky white color, but it's kind of transparent. But then you get into the actual things, and we get my Game Boy Color, which you guys can probably barely see because it's like dark, but
yeah,
my Game Boy Color in purple with the back and the back thing. You can turn on the overhead light, Gabby, if you want. Okay. Yeah, my Game Boy Color, and then my brother's Game Boy Color, which is the translucent purple one. I keep thinking that the thing is over further. But what's dank is in here we have. Do you see it?
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then there's also right behind that there is gold.
Yes, gold and silver.
And silver. And I'm not done yet. And crystal. And then there's like what else? What the fuck?
That was the generation I stopped playing Pokemon.
What else?
I got gold, silver, and crystal.
This is super underrated. This is super underrated. It's the
Which one is that?
Pokemon TCG. It's like you run around and you basically play the card game with like NPCs. It's built on like the same engine. What else? Super Mario Bros. For the Game Boy.
I had that one too.
Deluxe, the hardest fucking levels ever. Oh no, there's Yu-Gi-Oh! Sacred Cards and Worldwide Edition. I don't know. The only Yu-Gi-Oh! Game I really played was it Falsebound Kingdom and Duelist of the Roses for the PlayStation 2. This Godzilla game was pretty lit too. It's just like a side scroller type thing. But yeah, have all that stuff. And then what does my brother have? We're going on a bit of a tangent from the stream, but
another one I had for my Game Boy Color was Kirby Pinball. I don't know why, but it was like one of the greatest pinball games I've ever played. It was just like solid.
My brother has
solid time killing.
Star Wars by Capcom. He has Frogger 2, Land Before Time, another one of those Yu-Gi-Oh games, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, Pokemon TCG, and then front and center he has the ones that he had, which are Crystal, Yellow, and Silver. So I technically have 2 copies of Silver, 2 copies of Gold, 2 copies of Silver, 2 copies of Crystal, 2 copies of Yellow.
So I originally had blue and red, and my brother had yellow, but he was like just getting to that age where he was too cool for Pokemon, so then I got yellow.
Yellow was just dope because you had Pikachu follow you, but
yellow is dope, but getting through the first 2 gyms with Pikachu is a fucking pain.
Yeah, pewter gym. You're like, okay, let me just fight Brock and his fucking rock Pokemon with Pikachu.
Yeah, that's gonna work out well.
Wow, it's bad. Okay, we don't have the tram pass. That's not ideal.
It's like, yeah, let me beat Brock with this Pidgey I found.
I've already been here. Luckily, these guys only do one. These things, you can get them at Costco. These I've been talking about them in Discord. Their brand is Crunchmaster. They are so fire. Like ASMR, like they're fire. They're a little salty.
The crunch didn't come through the mic.
Really?
It really didn't. That noise canceling is good.
They're fire. Yeah, they're definitely fire.
Or maybe Matt got it. I didn't get it because I'm just in Discord.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's probably it. It probably went through stream, but not through Discord. Is there a fucking hidden wall in here? Oh no. No way, dude. Fucking piece of shit, man. Holy fuck. I hate these things because, like, they have, like, the... I'm also running around with way too much money. You fucking sack of shit.
Yeah, this is looking like my first Dark Souls run, where I just ran around with, 100,000 souls. Because I didn't understand the fact that you shouldn't redeem, like, the boss souls and stuff.
Oh, right yeah. Away.
So I would just, like, redeem them as soon as I got them, and then I'd have, like, way too many souls on me at once.
That's what Jacob was doing. Like, oh, I killed the boss, sold to the man in the back.
Jacob was also just straight up, like, selling items he will never see again.
I don't think there's something here. Yeah, no, there's nothing here. Later, nerd. Why do I do these things? Things just like, I have decided it is time for me to die. Oh, we have enough. Let's check it out. Hit list, by the way? Are you real? You are real. Okay. I recall that being harder, but maybe I've already done this shit there. Whatever. Fuck no.
Chocolate, correct this. Chocolate, correct this.
Oh, I already own the map for him. Fucking stupid. Okay, let's do this. Let's dump all of our shit in that fountain. Yes. Holy shit, that's not even enough. Well, on the bright side, we don't have money on us anymore to lose, potentially. That's probably the only bright side.
Wait, did you just spend it all?
Yeah. There's like an offering thing that's like drop all your money in the fountain. There's an amount that you have to like actually put in, and it gives you what you want. But that's it. Okay. So we can't get into the abyss yet.
I don't think the guy in the Love Dark watched enough.
What?
I don't think the guy in the Love Dark watched enough flame videos.
What do you have in your pouch? Are those the Crunchmaster chips? We have bowls. We're civilized.
Ruffles.
We have bowls. Yeah. Holy fuck. I don't have it in me to farm 150 geo off these guys. I should have bought the damn bench, then done this. Oh my god. Oh, dude, I went on like a fat walk today. It's bad. Man, through all my expenses, realizing owning my own business costs so much more than working. So yeah, dude, it does. But at least you have your honor. And your
Not
pride.
only do you have honor, you have maybe slightly more sanity. Actually, probably slightly less.
You know, money's a hell of a motivator. Starvation is a hell of a motivator.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. IRS ain't cheap. We gotta fund our giant military machine, man.
Yeah, fuck
That's
the
what we do.
IRS. I have dealt with their bullshit for too long. I hate the IRS. Not even for like taxing purposes, just the fact that they fucked up my stuff one year after I did it right. Well, I didn't do it right. I fucked it up, but it wasn't my fault. And then they were like, "You owe us like $6 grand." And then I talked to my buddy who's a CPA. He's like, "You owe them like $400." And I was like, "Okay, that's way more doable than $6 grand." And he's like, "Yeah, yeah." A bit of a bummer, but how the fuck do I even get out of here? That's my biggest thing.
gripe was
My biggest gripe is I can't own a supercar in California, right, Pale?
well, no, I can absolutely own a supercar in California. I just don't have this thing called money that would be required to get there. But my biggest gripe is that I use Covered California for my insurance since I work for a small business. And part of Covered California is that you get subsidized, and your subsidy is based on how much income you make. So I made less money over the course of the year than the subsidy I was taking, and they gave me a tax penalty of $700 because for some reason they thought I made too much money. When I showed them the subsidy and I showed them my bracket, where I was and how much income I had, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you know, we just want to charge you more for it." It's like, what? How is this government assisted then? Where's the money they're helping me with?
Well, no, you're assisting the government. It's right there. It's the same words, just in a different order.
And now single payer just fucking failed.
Yeah.
In, you know, probably one of the bluest states that there is.
It's just a state with Democratic supermajority, with a governor who ran on single payer as his main issue. Just that. Can't expect too much from these people. They gotta sit around and get rich from insider trading.
Jerry Brown wouldn't have let that shit fly. Should have just let Jerry Brown single-handedly run this state. We would have been like perfectly happy socialists by now.
The only governor I know from you guys that isn't Gavin Newsom is the fucking governor. So like, it's bad.
So Jerry Brown was California's youngest and oldest governor. Not continuously, but ran another time.
He like ran when he was
Right before
18 and then
Gavin
ran
Newsom.
like at like 75 or what?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I basically on like he was I think he was in his late 20s when he first ran, and if you remember the Dead Kennedys song, California Uberalis, was it?
No.
No, that's not Dead Kennedys.
I know Holiday in Cambodia and that's it.
There's another Dead Kennedys song where they talk about they talk shit about Governor Jerry Brown. It's the same guy that ran again, and he was the governor right before Newsom was elected.
Interesting.
Yeah. And he is like blooded, straight up socialist, like not even really trying to cover it up kind of thing. I love the guy. He was amazing.
Speaking of like things, by the way, what's up, Austin? Speaking of things getting like horrendously fucked up, we were like trying to figure out our flight situation, and I was like, dude, Spirit Airlines is cheap, but like, holy shit, like almost 1 star out of 5 with like 4,000 ratings. Like, your company must land like every other plane, and that's it. Like, I'm not taking that risk.
Oh my god. So I got stuck on a Spirit flight from Vegas back home. We were stuck on the tarmac at McCarran in Vegas for literally, before taking off, we were sitting in the plane. They didn't even let us like go back into the terminal. We were sitting in the plane in line to take off for 4 hours. There was definitely a point where I was like, I would make it home in nearly the same amount of time as my total travel time if I drove, and I would have been a lot more comfortable. It's a 9-hour drive, and I think the entire experience between like getting to the airport and getting picked up from the airport on the other end and everything, it came out to be like 7.5 hours.
See,
I was so mad.
I recognize
And
that
that's
flying.
normal for Spirit.
I recognize that flying is based in the essence that like you can get from A to B significantly faster than driving. Like me driving to the Bay Area takes like 13 hours. Me flying there takes like 3, if that.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, I'm telling you,
But it's 3 hours of flight time.
you can
It's not
think
3 hours
you can
of
think
total
whatever
travel.
you want of me after this. I'm fucking terrified of flying. I've also, just as full disclosure for those of you that are watching the stream that don't talk to me every day, I've been watching a lot of plane crash videos. I started with small planes, so, you know, like those are just death traps, and then I graduated to like U.S. Flight 919 goes down over the Atlantic. Here's what happened, and it's just like, oh no, it's bad.
Yeah, you've been watching the official sanctioned ones though for a while of the small pilots and everything.
Yeah, I was watching those. It's from like some like
it's
Air Safety
was-
Institute.
Yeah,
But then the
actual Air Safety Institute.
The other ones I've been watching have been from this, like, I don't know. It looks like one of those, like, shitty viral pages. It's just called Wonder. But they have, like, you know, Swiss Airlines flight whatever goes down over the Alps. And it's, like, an hour long. And they've got, like, it's nice. Like, they have, like, actors reenact it, which kind of works sometimes. But it's cool because they have, like, the news footage and, like, shots of like the wreckage and shit, and like it's cool. It's terrible for me when knowing that I have to fly soon, but it's a cool thing to at least look at, you know.
So I have all of that knowledge and information, but I have zero fear of flying.
Fails like I've played flight sim. Okay.
Well, I've played flight sim, but I've also actually flown a plane. I don't have a license or anything, but I took 2 lessons, and like I was in control of the plane.
How all
in
good
the
stories
thing.
start. I don't have a license, but I took 2 lessons. Should you be
Yeah.
operating this forklift, dude? I sat in one like twice, dude. It's fine.
Okay, forklifts are not hard to operate. People way over dramatize that.
I'm just
I have
saying.
operated forklifts, and OSHA knows nothing about it.
Yeah.
I have stood on forklifts while somebody else operates them to get me to a different height. That OSHA also doesn't know about, unless they're watching this for some reason.
I mean, to be fair, when I like pulled my transmission, or no, when I pulled my water pump, that was literally just like looking up a YouTube video, and like I always forget what bulbs and stuff I need. Well, I did, and then I conveniently, while we're talking about Twitch Prime, I linked my Amazon account to a profile that I filled out for my car, and now with relatively good accuracy, I haven't ordered anything so far that hasn't fit, but it'll tell me if a part is gonna fit my car or not. which
yeah,
is fucking
Amazon's
dope.
isn't that great. I mean, obviously there are way better sites to get car parts from that
It's
are
just-
more accurate about it. But yeah,
But
it's real nice.
so biggest thing for me is I have my order history with I've gotten the Toyota, like, like the default filter a couple times, but I like to get the Bosch ones if I can. And then so I literally just go into my orders and type in Bosch, and it's like a set of wipers that I ordered once, and the oil filter. There it is, same number. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's so good. And then the kicker is I got my oil on Amazon too, and then when I'm done with it, I take my dirty oil to AutoZone and dump it for free.
Yeah.
Literally free. It's awesome. So to change
The
all of
local
my oil.
O'Reilly's for me started charging recently if you didn't buy oil from them.
Oh, that's
But,
fucking
yeah,
cringe.
it's not that cringe. It actually does cost the money. As somebody who did work in a place that had to
Okay, but
get rid of oil, it
but-
costs money per
but-
gallon to get rid of oil.
I wouldn't have stopped going to AutoZone if they didn't stop carrying Bosch filters, and they're like, "Oh, you can get your oil plus a Fram filter for, like $30, basically just the cost of the oil. But if you want like a better filter, like any other brand, it could be made out of straw and it's gonna be better than a Fram filter. But like, if you do that,
They
it's
usually
like,
have a deal on K&N ones also.
mm,
At least O'Reilly's does. I don't know about AutoZone.
I just hate bundled deals. Sometimes,
Yeah.
like cause you get like 5 quarts of oil in one of those big ass jugs.
Yeah.
And my car only needs 4. So like every
and what's great about that? Your car only needs 4. Any V6 needs 6. So
I'll
it's
trade
like
ya.
the 5 quarts of oil is literally too much for the small cars and too little for big cars.
you need some 5W30, I've got you.
You always have the leftover quart.
Speaking of car stuff, Hale, so it was the starter. My car works now
Oh, sweet.
consistently.
Dope.
Awesome.
Yeah, we changed out the starter.
You didn't have to change the alternator too?
Nope, just the starter.
Nice.
Yeah, cost me one. I swapped in my
120?
old one too, and it was like 120.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a nice easy parts change too. I need to so my
Wait, how much was the
I'm
quart
gonna-
charge? Like, what was the price difference?
Oh, between if I
Between
was
giving them your old one or not giving them your old
Oh,
one?
it was like 160.
Okay, $40 quart charge. That's actually really fair.
Yeah.
so
I
one
always, I get really mad at companies that overcharge for the quart charge.
Alright. Me and Jacob, we're gonna play some duos, so I'm gonna hop over to another call.
Okay.
Alright, after you guys get a couple of wins, let me know and I'll hop over and ruin your trio's time.
Alright, I'll see.
He's like, we'll see if I want to have some bad games with you, Fail. I might just want to.
I just need them to run a couple of good games first, so they get in like a
No.
nice loose mood, and then they'll just carry me to wins.
Okay. We'll see. I'll run it by Jacob.
We'll see if we can pencil you in.
Alright, peace.
Peace. Oh, fuck you, dude.
But yeah, Nick, I don't think you should have that much of a fear of flying. It's not.
Dude, no. I know the stats. I know it's safer than that.
Yeah.
I'm still just like, if I crash my car, I'm not guaranteed that I'm dead. And yes, people have survived like water landings and shit like that. But I'm picturing like flying into a fucking mountain or something. Like, I don't want to do that, dude. I'm not gonna drive my car into a mountain. Like,
I mean, have you tried driving your car into a mountain?
I've driven my car up a mountain.
But not into one.
No,
That's the key difference.
no.
No, I mean it's.
I'm just not
I
about it.
Like,
I'm
I
just- I'm just-
totally understand being afraid of small private pilots and
Okay.
stuff like that.
Okay.
Like,
Also, I didn't fly until I was like 26.
yeah, I was on my first plane at 6 months old.
Yeah.
My mom, hilariously, is terrified of flying, but has been flying with me my entire life. But no, I just like. Yeah, the statistical improbability is. Really high, and
I
two,
don't want to be on the flight that goes down because someone was like, fudge the books on those repairs. We got a flight to make. Like,
Yeah. but it's not. That's not really common.
No, but I've seen videos like on that fucking channel, like from like Alaska, Delta, etc. Like shit like that.
Money on you right here.
Yeah. I've seen like videos on that from like 2013, Pale. Like it's bad.
No, it happens, and a lot of the times, if there is a mechanical failure on a plane, there are computer systems in place that let the pilot know ahead of time so that they can make what is like one level down from an emergency landing at the nearest airport.
But
I
Pale,
had flights that were delayed because of maintenance problems.
but Pale, I've also seen videos where the pilot thinks that he can do stuff and it's not, he doesn't need to declare an emergency. And the narrator says if he had, he would have been better able to prepare, but the pilot's ego got in the way. What if that's the case?
Those pilots shouldn't be being hired by major airlines.
Okay, but
That
they...
is actually much more it's not easy to get hired by a major airline, first of all.
But Pale,
And
but
secondly...
Pale, it has happened. That's the...
Yeah,
it's not like
but
a
we're
what if,
talking
it's like
about
it has.
0.01% at best. Like, 0.01% is probably really generous to the idea of planes crashing.
I don't know. Sounds a little high.
I think you are way more likely to end up on a flight like that one from, I think it was like 5 years ago. There were the two pilots that were flying from New York to Boston, and they flew straight past Boston because they were on their laptops, not paying attention to the fact that they needed to make their descent into Boston Airport. And they were like somewhere over Canada.
God.
That is much more likely.
Was it just them?
What do you mean, just them?
Like, was it like a small flight, or was it like a 747?
No, this was a commercial flight. Ironically, what I
ass would be on the no-fly
is
list
that
like right away.
They were looking for new jobs on their laptops. And that's why they overflew the city of Boston into Canada.
It's
I think
bad.
they turned around and landed somewhere in Maine and then had to fly all of the people back on a separate flight. Those things are like... Because if we're being perfectly honest, like an A310 Airbus, which is a really common plane for most airlines right now, once you're in the air, it really does fly itself.
Still
Like
scary.
It's not looking for input.
I mean, like, okay. Walking is here. Riding my bike is here. Driving a car is here.
Riding your bike is much more dangerous than driving a car.
Driving a car on the freeway is probably like right here. And then flying is like... It's just, it's gone. It's... The stake, you're in like a beer can, like 30,000 feet up.
Yes, you're in a giant metal frame that is propelled by turbine engines that just like
Matt, you're not gonna convince me. I've already heard this from
no.
Pale and
I'm with
everyone
you.
else. Like, it's not
It's a
happening.
giant metal frame that weighs hundreds upon hundreds of pounds, and the only reason it flies is because you have what is basically one step between external combustion engines and internal combustion engines, propelling you through the air at ridiculous speeds so that it can catch enough air under the wings to keep itself in the air, instead of plowing towards the ground. I do understand the inherent fear that is there.
I'm glad. I'm glad
But,
someone
yeah.
understands.
I am with Matt. Flying is ridiculously safe compared to driving, but then again, I'm also somebody who voluntarily commuted on a motorcycle for 5 years of my life. That was way more likely to get me killed than being on any plane. I could have been on a fucking plane with a blind pilot, and I probably would have been more likely to die on my motorcycle still.
Well, yeah. You know, they call them donor cycles for a reason.
That is why I'm an organ donor. I made sure that the day I got my motorcycle license that I signed up to be a donor.
Oh no, I'm freaked out about the whole organ donor thing now.
What, do you think they're gonna harvest them and, like, send them to China?
No, dude. My mom was about to do like organ harvest on somebody, right?
Yeah.
Someone that was deemed like dead.
Yeah.
The dude fucking woke up. Dude.
Again, another 1 in a million case.
Dude, but dude, that's scary as fuck.
I get it, but my thought process is, if I'm dead enough for a doctor to think I'm dead,
I know, but then you wake
No
up
luck.
like, you get treated at the hospital for free that day, right? There's no way. Like,
oh, there's no way they're charging you for that. You know how much a human heart is worth? Like, come on, if they're getting like good
50 whole
organs out
dollars.
of you,
yeah.
50 whole dollars. Yeah, it costs them $50, and then they sell it to the next guy for like 40 million.
I don't know. I remember when
Matt,
they found out they charged people for like blood that you donate. I was like, motherfucker, I gave that to you for free. Like,
Yeah.
I know there's like probably like some handling and processing and shit that you have to do, but like, kind of seems like bullshit.
Matt, you are in good company, though. I think a vast majority of people don't like flying. I also don't like flying, but I hate the experience that isn't being on the plane.
Gabby's like, I love turbulence. I was like, who are you?
Gabby's a real one. Gabby knows what's up.
No. Yeah, I'm like, you like feeling that you're gonna die? You like clench up, you're like, well, it's a good thing that I didn't go to the bathroom earlier because I no longer have to. I have accepted my fate. Ah! We need to go over. Yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of turbulence, but I'm just not a fan of, like, I get the same thing in cars. I'm not a fan of G-forces that I'm not in control of. Like, I do have a feeling that if I was flying a plane and I was the one maneuvering it, or I was, like, in control with the turbulence, it wouldn't affect me nearly as much. Because, like, I'm not afraid of the turbulence. It's just really annoying, and like negative G's.
I'm
make
not
me
afraid
feel
of it, guys.
nauseous so quickly.
I'm not afraid of it. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
I think it's okay to be afraid of going like, you know, like 12 G's, dude. I'm gonna be going supersonic in my 737. Mach 5, dude.
Dude, I'm so sad that when I was a kid, I never had a chance to fly on a Concorde. That would have been so sick, man.
Did they just not fly anymore?
Yeah, they discontinued production of them. They were too expensive to run. Maintenance on any plane that goes faster than the speed of sound is ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. But it's not even the engine maintenance that's the problem. It's like structural integrity maintenance.
Really? The plane that goes more than 700 something miles an hour might be expensive to maintain? That's crazy.
I know. But what pisses me off is nobody ever like attempted to do it again. We have better technology now. We have better engineering standards. Like I seriously think that
God damn
we
it, Corb.
have inconvenienced humanity by doing things the lazy way because we're used to them. Which is another reason why I think electric cars are never going to be the answer until an electric car can be charged without penalty to the battery in 5 minutes. There is no way that electric cars are ever going to be the answer. Because humans are inherently lazy, and we are set in our ways of how we do things.
This post
And
brought to you
it's too
by
inconvenient.
Texaco, Conoco, 76, Costco, Arco, Trader Joe's. Like,
Trader Joe's.
no, have you seen in BoJack Horseman the conglomerate's name or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Let me see. It's conglomerate. Let's see. Yeah. And the people say it like it's nothing, you know? It's the AOL, Time Warner, PepsiCo, Viacom, Halliburton, Skynet, Toyota, Trader Joe's.
They threw Skynet in there.
Yeah, here, I'll drop the link in the chat. It's incredible. Yeah, look at that shit.
I think I need to rewatch that show. I think it's time.
The AOL, they say it like...
Time Warner, PepsiCo, Viacom, Halliburton, Skynet, Toyota, Trader Joe's. You know what?
It's...
Other than Time Warner and Viacom, I actually don't have a problem with any of these companies, personally.
What is Halliburton? That's the only one I don't know.
Actually, I don't remember what Halliburton does. But I don't remember having a problem with them.
The Raytheon, Lockheed Martin, fucking... Yeah, have a little bit more problems with those guys.
Halliburton, the Energy Evolution. I'm on their splash page right now.
Oh, is their site Flash enabled?
This is slightly more advanced than Flash, as you would imagine, since I'm pretty sure they're a multi-billion-dollar company. I still haven't hit that stupid accept button for cookies, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't mind that there was legislation passed that forces us to have to acknowledge that a website is giving us cookies or not.
Mm-hmm.
That might be tracking our data through different sites and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish there was a way to automatically opt into all of them. Because
I don't opt into third-party cookies. I opt into first-party ones. But yeah.
Well, no, but those are automatically blocked by Firefox by default.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying, like, for the people that aren't on Firefox, it would be nice. Yeah. It would be nice, like, hey, because, like, some websites make it like a fucking bitch to turn it off. It's like, oh, you want to uncheck from our 300 partners? You have to manually do it. And it's like, there is no, like, uncheck all. So it's like basically like a forced opt-in, which, like, feels scummy. So, like,
honestly, any of the websites that have cookies that I don't want tracking me, 9 times out of 10, I just go to them in a private window anyways. Yeah. And then there's no tracking that's done. So, like, everything is deleted after the session is over.
I was literally talking to someone. I was like, so what's your data policy? Because I don't want to be tracked across all this. Not that I'm, like, a paranoid person, but, like, I'm kind of giving you my location data for free. So, like, what do you do with it? And they're like, oh, yeah, I know what you mean. I was talking next to my phone about this, and I got ads for this. And I was like, well, no, you were probably looking it up. Or someone in your house was looking it up because you had a conversation about it. And so
it's legitimately just talking next to your phone. There,
but
there
not
are some apps that are mic'd always on.
Yeah, but
permissions.
Well, yeah, I mean, the bigger apps though, like because like Facebook got in massive trouble over it and they had to remove it. But a lot of what it is just geofencing. So like if I'm looking at whatever like KVMs on fucking Amazon, Gabby might get an ad for that just because we're on the same external IP address, and then we're also in the same proximity to one another. So it's like, oh look, maybe this is this person.
Yeah.
A lot of it has to do with geofencing.
I've seen interviews with like actual data researchers of like the information that they can mine and develop a profile of you just based on what is publicly available.
Oh yeah, it's disgusting.
They can get really accurate with the data.
Yeah.
Like just from knowing your political standings, 9 times out of 10, they can create an advertising profile for you based off of that. That's going to be extremely accurate to things that you would actually want.
Yeah, I believe it. Like,
yeah.
You want cookies now, man? Yeah, cookies are good. These are fire. These are the chickpea things. This is in white cheddar, but they're pretty fire. What's up? Yes, this is the one at the night that's hollow. He has void in him, but void being nothing, I guess, technically makes him hollow. But I am going through, already beaten the game on, well, several times back in the past, but it's been a minute. And I don't have the Godmaster achievement stuff, so I'm trying to get this save file to a point where I actually have that.
Oh God, I just got one of those really annoying banner ads.
On my stream?
Yeah.
What? How?
I mean, I'm not subbed.
So I don't ever get those on channels I'm not subbed to. I mean, Pale, dude, you're not subbed, dude.
I don't have
great.
ad block enabled on Twitch.
Oh, dude, you gotta get uBlock Origin on Twitch. I mean, there's
Yeah,
no
I
like.
know ad block doesn't work for Twitch anymore.
Well, I mean,
But
neither does uBlock Origin, but I just think uBlock works a little bit better.
Well, uBlock probably stops the banner ads. Ad block
It does,
literally can't
yeah.
even do that.
Yeah. Well, it can, but Twitch
Well,
pays
ad
them
block
to
has
not.
to be like
Twitch
off
pays them
for
to
an
not.
entire site. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I have ad block on, technically it could work on Twitch. It's just that Twitch detects it.
The video ads I know are baked in, and currently there's no ad blocker that can actively bypass that. Besides those like
Which I'm
sketchy
okay
ones.
with. I mean, I don't. So long as the video ads actually support the creator in some way, I'm not that opposed to it.
I'm not
Like,
really that mad.
If I'm not gonna pay for the sub, I still want them to make their money, but I guess they have to be partnered to make money off that. So it's.
I'm not mad about
Kinda
pre-roll
stupid.
video ads sometimes. Like I think like if I'm first getting on Twitch for the day, sure. But if I've like been there already and like someone raids someone else, that shit sucks. Or like if I want to pop into someone's stream, like give me a short ad. Don't give me like a 45-second ad. Like give me
Yeah.
like a 10-second ad or give me like a 15-second one and let it be skippable after a bit, you know?
I still think it's like ridiculous the fact that Twitch gives its creators some control over ads and how much better of an experience that is compared to YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Have you watched YouTube on anything that doesn't have ad block on it lately?
Yeah, and when I
Like-
first got my work computer, I like logged
It
in and it
literally
was
just cuts in the middle of a video
yeah.
randomly.
Yeah.
And
Like
it's
you
dude, can you just like give the creators like put the ad in this block, please?
the biggest
that way I can do a transition.
The biggest sin is when it's in like a song and it's like right before like a drop or something or like a solo and it's just like
Oh yeah.
it does that and you're like, cool, this totally like throws off the entire rhythm of like me like if I'm like jamming out to the song and now I gotta like hear about like Pizza Hut and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, I'm bummed.
Like, I understand they have, like, this is the number of ads we will do for a video of this length. Even the creators understand that. But if you give the creators, like, even if you just give partnered creators control over it, to the point where they could be like, okay, I'll put them, like, here, here, and here, if it's a 3-ad video, then they can make a transition. They can, like, make it so that their video actually comes to a little bit of a stop, then the ad can roll, and then they can have, like, welcome back. Just like TV used to be. It's not complicated.
Yeah, I hate TV. I don't want any new media to be anything like TV. TV is dog shit.
Well, I mean, they have to find a way to make money off of it, otherwise
They-
they're serving us the media.
It's not like they're barely scraping by to make operational costs.
No. But I mean, like, there's a reason why companies like Time Warner have as much money as they do. It's
There's
like,
a reason like the
they
AOL,
want to
Time
be
Warner,
rich from
Pepsi,
this.
Eco, Viacom, Halliburton, Skynet, Toyota, Trader Joe's. There's a reason why those exist.
Exactly.
God damn it! I just keep falling here.
I can't even wait to see how trash the Super Bowl ads are going to be this year.
Yeah, the worst thing that I think Americans do is like, I'm excited for the Super Bowl. I get to watch the commercials. I'm like, what? Like, I know they put more money into it, but like, I don't care how good the ad is. I'm not excited to watch an ad. I will be less disappointed or less pissed off if I have to watch a cool ad. Like, currently we're in a phase of like, let's get some young people together from all sorts of different backgrounds and then have this sterilized fucking corporate music playing and then have them be like, wow, we really love 0-calorie vitamin water. And it's like, no one does this. No one. Like, stop. Quit doing this. Like, I don't get it. It's Bud Light Seltzer. I'm like, dude, it's Bud Light. You guys couldn't have made like a shell company to like sell this under, you know? Like, holy fuck. As you can tell, I'm a very balanced person who doesn't let little things bother them at all. I am the 2020s Marcus Aurelius. Let me give you my my guided meditations. How much does she want? I think it's like 15K or some shit.
first say. I've already crossed. Aber not slow?
15K, dude. Oh, it's a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to do. That's like an insane amount. Oh well.
Okay, I'm back.
I didn't even realize you left. Where'd you go?
I just stepped out of the room for a minute to grab something to drink and a little food.
Yeah, my bad. So like some of these charms are just like fucked. Like so like this blue stuff is like temporary, right? So it's like if you get hit, you lose it. And so like this, like Lifeblood Heart, gives you 2 of the blue things where like if you lose them in a fight, you can't heal them. Or if you lose them on the way to the fight, you can't heal them. But then there's like, so if we put on like this gives you way more, but it turns all of your life into blue. So like I can only take 10 hits and then I die.
Okay.
So you have like stuff like that, which isn't great particularly. So you got compass, you got like the loot grabber, stalwart shell makes it easier. So you basically have like
I saw one that turned all of your life into like goldish.
Oh yeah, that's here. Let me get on the other account. That's
that was one of the ones that speedrunner you were telling me about did, or not the speedrunner,
yeah,
but the no hit run dude.
Yeah. So let me get on this one. The save file is like 72 hours on it. Alright, check this out. So like with the with all the abilities, like, oops, I fucked that up.
Holy shit, M Canning stream. I guess it's not that early.
Yeah, so like this is the full map, right? So if you go to the hive, you can get, first of all, the one ability. There's like the dark dash, which is really good, but you can do this. You can tap strafe, dude. It's disgusting. Like look at this. I'm on the wall. I jump away. Like, or if you like jump, dash, and then wings, you can still get back. It's like disgusting.
So I accidentally tapped strafe for the first time in one of our games yesterday, and it freaked me the fuck out. Like, I was like, how do I have momentum and I'm going sideways? This doesn't make sense.
So this one's funny. This shoots like these like flukes, right? But what you can do, if you have the flukes and the poop gem, well, if you have the flukes and the poison, it should... Okay, so it just does the first thing. Because I know with these guys, if you have the spores and you do this, it causes like that to go out, which is kind of good. But if you... Sharp Shadow's cool. If you dash through people, it hurts them when you do the void dash. But yeah, there is...
The void dash is how he was avoiding those beams of light, right?
Yeah, so you get it
for that final boss.
Yeah, you get it after you go down into the abyss. But you see, like when I first dash here, it's like black, and then after that when I dash, it's like white. It's just like me normally.
Yeah.
The void dash is the thing. So Sharp Shadow basically affects the void dash. This is like, it's like the shape of Un. So it's like you turn into like a mini slug, and so it basically like lets you move while you're healing, which is nice, because you can't do that normally.
And the penalty is that you look really stupid for a second.
Yeah. This is cool. You got like weavers that follow you, and they'll like attack stuff. They don't do like any damage, but
Can they draw aggro?
yeah. And then you can couple that with things. So like if you couple it with the Defender's Crest, for example. Oh, we're not at the bench. Yeah, so like if I couple it, so like Defender's Crest makes you like emit like this toxic gas. But if we... One of these causes a different chain. I swore one of these did. Maybe it's not with those guys. But I know, like, with this, so, like, you saw, like, the fluke, it shot, like, a whole bunch of those little, like, leeches. Well, if I have the stinky thing, I shoot this. Like, one big one. And then it blows up and lets out a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and then because I have, like, the glowing womb thing, and this basically, like, makes me hatch these things. But because I have the poop charm on, they, like, emit the gas, too. Versus, like, if I take it off, well, it should dissipate, but, like, on the transition it should. Yeah. See how they're just normal now?
Yeah.
So what's nasty is you could have them and these fucks have, like, an army. And then... This is disgusting. And then you could couple that... Or no. Carefree Melody. No. That's not the one. Oh yeah, you lose the... There's another one that you get where you can... Or no, is it... No, it's not the Sprint Master. Oh, I'm bummed. You don't get it after you finish the DLC. That's cringe. Let's see. Because, like, most of these, like Sprint Master, kind of ass, but whatever. It basically, like, makes you move way faster. But this, once you get all the grubs on a playthrough, you get this Grubberflies Elegy. And if you have full health when you attack, it does the you throw your thing instead.
Oh, that's the one that gives you the range attack.
Yeah, but you have to have full health. So if you get hit once, you're back to your regular attack. But it's kind of nice. So like if you go like superhero is like, so like the nail one. Like if I was gonna go fight right now, I would do. I eventually would like to get this because this basically doubles your damage, but I'd probably do long nail, and then I need this. I'm trying to think of what else I would need. This is useful if you're getting hit a lot, but you should try to just avoid getting hit. This is the one that you were talking about, by the way, where you have the lives. So if you lose...
Yeah, so what does that do for you?
So if I get hit, right, see my life?
Oh, it has a chance of coming back?
It will.
Got it.
So I think it's only the most recent life that you lose will do it. And because I'm overcharmed to take 2 times damage, but like ordinarily that would have done 1 heart to me, and then it would slowly try to regenerate that. Now if I get hit again, it drops. So like, whatever. But you could always regenerate the last thing. So if you're gonna get hit and then you can sit for a sec, you can in theory have like unlimited life.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think like. This is really hard to do. So this gives you like double attack, but only if you're at 1 HP.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to have that oh shit thing. I just don't think it's worth not having something else that can be more useful more of the time.
So this is like my melee combat setup. Quick slash, super long nail. I have long nail and marker pride. And then if I was gonna do a other thing, I would go spellcaster. So shaman stone for sure. Spell twister. And then you can pretty much get whatever. I pretty much always use quick slash. But you can kind of get whatever you want. This is nice because it makes your spells like more powerful. Like you see how much bigger that is. But like that shit is stupid good. I guess actually we could probably do. Well, there's no reason to do it on this account, but yeah. I was gonna say there's like an arena challenge that you can do against like kind of like a series of bosses, and that can give you you have to clear it obviously, but then you can get like a decent amount of money out of that. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up stream. So yeah. Don't know if I'll do another one anytime soon. Would like to.
Okay, chat. He's guaranteeing streams 3 times a week for the next year.
Yeah.
Mondays, Fridays, and Wednesdays.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No. I want to try to. Yeah, I know. I want to try to do them if I can though. If like work permits and like if I just have the free time. I've been like doing more outside like activities because it hasn't been like dark at 3 p.m. So
Yeah.
might have a little bit more time to actually do something.
You also, you do have like a pretty schwanky job that does take a decent amount of time on top of your second job that does take a decent amount of time. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, you don't have the second one anymore, right?
No, I do. I'm just
Okay.
I took like a month off, so.
Got it.
But yeah, back to 2 jobs at in 2 weeks. So, but point being, trying to stream more. I've been playing a lot of Sable. If you haven't heard of that, it's Sable on Steam. It's an indie game. You kind of like a pod racer chick who like goes around a desert and you got these like cool abilities. It's really sick. It's an indie game. I think it's on sale right now, but I know slated for something that I would like to stream, and I've been putting it off because I do want to actually stream it when I play through it, is Horizon Zero Dawn. I bought that over the holiday break, and I just haven't had time, but that's going to be, I think, the next game that I long stream, because I'm not going to want to play it twice. At least I think. I might. But I'm not planning on playing game twice initially, so I want to play it, and I want to stream it, so if I want to watch it later for me, I can. But I hope you guys can make it for that too. So I think that'll be good. Let's see. Let's go. Sending you guys over to Captain Hoppa, who's playing SC2. I gotta do my part to keep the scene alive, even though I don't really play the game. But yeah, he's a chill guy. He's got pretty good music too, and yeah, he's playing SC2. So say what's up to him, and I will see you guys next time. Did the raid thing not go through? There we go. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We are departing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for watching. Let's go.